Welcome to today's Total Pickleball vlog. Today I brought out 3 paddles, 2 shoes, and obviously I kind of want to reinforce the importance of getting a suitable shoe. I am off crutches now. I am pretty mobile. I'm not ready to play. I'm still seeing a lot of people on the courts that are playing with non-court shoes, running shoes, casual shoes, and you're seeing a lot more injuries these days with pickleball. Pickleball play, ironically, I have a good friend who's an orthopedist. He's been telling me over the last year that he's getting a lot more business from people playing pickleball, and now he himself has been injured. So there's definitely an irony there. So again, wanted to bring out a couple of great examples of shoes. I either start with, do you have a wider or narrower foot? And then I kind of move on to the shoe type, which is either a more breathable, lightweight, speed-oriented court shoe, or something a little more substantial, durable, and supportive. Beginning with the Wave Enforce Tour, this is an incredible court shoe from Mizuno. This does carry with it a sole warranty. You can see the midsole cushioning is going to be pretty much outstanding underneath both the balls and heels of your feet. Cushions against heel strike. This is a very comfortable shoe to wear on or off court for long periods of time. The upper, it does allow your feet to breathe nicely, but it is more supportive. The heel cup definitely holds your feet in place, keep it from spilling out over the sides of the shoe during all those abrupt changes of direction one makes on a pickleball court. So overall, this is definitely one of my favorite choices. I would call this a medium width shoe, definitely true to size on the length end of it. And then moving on to the more lightweight version, again from Mizuno, this is the Wave InExceed Tour number 5. This is the 5th evolution of this shoe. I've liked it from the first, and obviously you can see there's a little more of a Spartan level of midsole cushioning. It's still sufficient, I would say, but you're a little lower to the ground, so this is going to be a more speedy shoe. It is also a little lighter. The upper is a little more breathable. Mizuno was able to really trim the corners and keep the weight down, therefore the speed maneuverability up, while maintaining support. This is a very supportive and surprisingly durable shoe for it being on the lightweight side. And it too, like the Wave Enforce Tour, it also features a 6-month sole warranty. So again, this one might run a little long. If you're in between sizes, I might go down a half size. Definitely a medium width shoe. One of my favorites to wear on and off court as well. And then moving on from the shoes, my other favorite pickleball equipment choice to talk about would be the paddle. These paddles are evolving and kind of pushing the envelope for design faster than I can keep up with them. But all the same, I'm very happy that everyone's so excited to kind of move this in a better direction, more durable. Beginning with Onyx, they're making a great paddle here with the Malice Open Throat DB. The open throat, you can see a little cutout here for extra airflow. I'll get to that in a minute. But the DB for now is something that is kind of a crossover from tennis. The double bridge throat really helps kind of dampen the sound and vibration. So the decibel level of playing pickleball isn't really great for everyone, particularly off court. This is a little quieter paddle. It does feature a composite face. This is one of the grittiest kind of combination between fiberglass and carbon faces that I've seen. Lasts a long time. This is an edgeless design with a thermoformed carbon frame is how they refer to it. So it is very durable and it seems very predictable. So you're getting kind of an edge-to-edge performance. I don't feel a lot of dead spots. And we've got a 5-inch handle length and a 4 1/4 diameter. So this is definitely a suitable handle for most hand sizes, and it gives you just enough room if you use the two-handed approach. Now onto the little cutout here. This is definitely pushing the envelope for paddle technology. I've always asserted that light paddles kind of get pushed around in the wind, as does the ball. You can't do anything about the ball, but you know, something over 7.7 seems to steady it a little bit. Voila, as soon as you cut a hole in this, it allows for airflow. So when I'm trying to keep it in a still static position, it remains there. And it also, I feel, it allows me to play with more weight and to benefit from more mass-based power out of the paddle. So I feel like if you have better airflow, it's easier to accelerate more mass, which is definitely going to be a benefit anywhere around the court. Next up, we're going to look at the Malice Open Throat, and this does not have the double bridge design, but it does have the cutout here for airflow. So again, kind of the same dimensions. Both of these paddles operate off the 16-inch length, 8 inches across kind of thing, 5-inch handle length, 4 1/4 option, and you've got for both of the Malice paddles a 14, which will be a little livelier, a little more energy return, or a 16mm core that'll kind of let you be you and swing a little faster without so much action coming off the paddle. Both these paddles are very comfortable, very durable, and again, the Malice Open Throat is a thermo paddle. They're basically the same with the exception of the double bridge. And then lastly, Really happy to see that you're getting a lot more variety out of paddle selection. This one paddle has a bunch of different varieties in terms of a core width. This is the Onix Raw Carbon Pro paddle. This one I really enjoy. I brought out the thinnest one. It starts out at like 10 millimeters, which is definitely going to be the livelier and maybe a little lighter. You're going to get a lot of energy return off this thinner polypropylene core. And then it goes from 10 millimeters, jumps to 12, 14, and then 16 millimeter. Obviously, as you get to 16, the ball is going to cling to the paddle a little bit longer. You're going to get a little bit more control, less energy return that way, and you're kind of situating yourself in between the polarities of a lot of energy return or less energy return if you're going with the 12 or the 14 millimeter option. Unlike the Malice, which both of those paddles are a fiberglass carbon textured surface, this is raw carbon. So this is definitely very gritty, very spin friendly. This is not a thermoform paddle. This is like a traditional design. It does have an edge guard. And with the weights of these paddles, you're gonna see a little bit of change in the handle length and the grip size itself. So you're seeing a lot more variety for one paddle. One paddle definitely does not fit every player. I prefer a certain handle length and a certain handle size. So we're definitely giving you a lot of options within one singular paddle. And that's about all we have for you today. If you want to know anything else pickleball related, make sure to visit totalpickleball.com.